we live right now? Are we live?
Welcome back, everyone, to the Track Walk Pod with Paige and Evan, where we give all wrong opinions on Formula One, dude.
Formula One, I believe?
Formula One, dude. Formula One.
I don't like that.
You don't
Can
like that?
Stop.
Got me that?
No. I feel uncomfortable.
Okay, now we're coming off of one of the biggest stories of the year, Paige.
Of the year.
Are you wondering why I'm wearing Aston Martin?
I was wondering why.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Can you tell some people?
Well, we have some incredible breaking news.
We're breaking it. This is
from here, dude.
we're the
we found
inside
out
source.
first.
Yeah, they told us.
They told us, dude, and we're gonna bring it to you.
They said, let those Track Walk Pod guys know
Yeah,
what's happening.
exactly. Now we have an exciting episode for you fucking losers at home who are listening to us, dude. An exciting episode. The whole Formula One internet broke yesterday.
It did.
The whole Formula One internet.
The internet broke.
It sure did.
Al Gore's internet broke.
Okay. Now, this is because of the election, right? The U.S. election?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so, dude.
The presidential debate?
No, thank you. Oh, yeah. The debate happened.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That was the internet.
Now
breaking.
ask me if I know anything about the presidents or the presidential candidates.
The presidents. We have multiple of them. Apparently. Some people might say yes.
Ask me if I know anything about it.
Do you?
I mean, like, not really.
I mean, I guess.
It's all right, I guess.
Evan just goes off on a 15-minute, like...
Political tangent.
Yes, dude. Shoot me in the head.
Could you imagine?
I hate politics.
Can you imagine? Yeah, no, fuck that.
Anything that has to do with, like, serious life or things that could impact me, I hate.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. Fuck that.
Where's
my tax money going? I don't care.
I just like... Actually, speaking of tax money, defund the IRS. Remember when we had that campaign was a thing.
No. The IRS is here for us.
No.
They benefit us.
You're an idiot.
I'm a big fan of the IRS.
No,
and I wish the IRS would sponsor us. What if they offered us a sponsorship? Would you be into it?
No, you just say these things to get me all riled up.
Dude. I am so fucking fired up about the news we got, dude.
Yeah.
So fired up. Now, good, bad, I don't know. You have to find out. On today's docket, we have...
You don't want plugs, or are you just forgetting about that portion, or...
All right, do the plugs.
What do you think?
Go plugged.
All right, folks. Now is your time.
Your time.
Now it's your time to take our destiny into your hands. Go follow us on Track Walk Pod. We're on the Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Threads,
Facegram,
Facebook, MySpace. Go follow our MySpace page.
Please do.
And we'd also like for you to subscribe to the podcast at Track Walk Pod. Leave us a comment. Leave us a like. It helps us out. It lets us know if you like our content. We greatly appreciate all of you, no matter what Evan says. Evan's just mean. I appreciate you. The show appreciates you, and that's all that matters. What do we have going on today, bud?
On the docket today, buddy. Hey, thanks for the plugs, buddy.
Yeah.
No worries. Yeah. Okay, on the docket today, we have some of the biggest breaking news of the year.
Of the century.
And then we have...
That's going to take a while.
Yeah, that's going to take... We have a lot
Lock
to say
in.
about that. We have a lot to say about that. And then we're going to get into our silly season segment. Not a silly segment, a silly season segment.
Yeah.
Because I think the silly season is close to complete. I think the only one to complete it is that last seat at Steak F1 Team Kick Sauber Kick F1 Team Alfa Romeo Steak.
Yep.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
And we almost wrapped that up in a bow. And then it's race week, baby.
We're on to our Azerbaijan predictions.
It's Azerbaijan week.
PJ needs a win, dude.
PJ does need a W.
Golly.
He needs a big W.
I do.
And that's pretty much it.
Grab your beers wherever you are.
Crack them on the way to work.
Yeah.
8 a.m. work beers, baby.
No, nothing better than an 8 a.m. work beer. Grab yourself a cold, frosty beverage, folks.
Let's do it. I'm cracking now.
Cracking in 3, 2, 1.
Oh my Pete, Jesus Christ, dude.
It's so bad.
We need to stop the podcast.
We need to stop, PJ.
Let's restart the podcast. Oh, cheers, buddy. Let's talk some Formula
Cheers.
One.
Let's talk some racing.
Hell yeah.
Cheers, everyone.
Now, PJ, what did you think
Didn't get it in time.
of the signing?
Oh, I thought he was going somewhere else.
Just kidding. What'd you think of the song? What'd you think of the song, guys? What'd you think of the song, dude? That's the best production value of this podcast, and PJ hates it. He hates it.
I was going to say the most expensive portion of this podcast, but I think me getting a laptop was the most
Yeah, that's
expensive
crazy. That's a
portion.
crazy investment.
No, I needed it. I needed it.
He did need it.
And I love it.
Okay, anyways, breaking news.
Beep, 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 beep. Beep.
Adrian fucking Newey signs with Aston fucking Martin.
Friend of the show, Adrian Newey.
Friend of the show, dude. Now, here's the thing. I've been saying this since, I don't know, since the beginning of the year. I was like, Adrian Newey's going to sign with Aston Martin. And like every single journalist that put this out, like, oh, Adrian Newey's going to sign with Aston Martin. They're going to announce it in Azerbaijan. I'm like, I know they're going to do that.
I thought you were serious for about half a second.
I know.
I thought I could have sworn, and I almost slapped you across the face. Because that is absolutely not true.
Well,
That is a bold-faced lie.
well, here's the thing. Like, we need to
Liars.
appreciate the journalists, because they were feeding us this info for a long time, and we were like, yeah, like, when are they going to announce it? Because
Evan for weeks has been calling these guys nerds and liars.
no,
Yes. Yes.
there's no record of that. You can't track that down.
It's in the episodes.
There's no record of that.
Oh my god.
Adrian Newey.
This fool.
Yeah, okay, all right. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm just joking. Give me that. I'm just
I'm joking. What a fucking blockbuster move, dude.
Right?
In my opinion, I think this is like bigger than the Lewis Hamilton to Ferrari. It means more.
It means more for a team's trajectory.
Exactly.
I'd agree with that
Yeah.
statement.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, a great driver is a great driver, but
If he has a shit car, then it doesn't mean anything, right?
But a technical director, a technical guy who builds your car, can set it up for success for years to come.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Hey,
Okay. All right. We're done with that.
hey,
So
by
let's
the way,
move on.
do you
What?
have the? Do you know the terms off the top of your head?
For what?
The terms of the contract?
Rumors have been floating around, and like I said, I trust journalists, and I think they're really good at their job, and I think they're good people. I think they're really good-looking people, and I think they're athletic. I think journalists are like top peak performance athleticism, and
They're slept-on humans.
yeah, absolutely.
Everyone drags their name through the mud.
Why though? I think journalists do a really good job at what they do, and I can't stand people that slam them, and it just makes me so angry.
You're saying you can't stand yourself.
Am I a journalist? Oh, I'm the people that slam journalists.
Oh my god.
I don't know. People call me smarter than Adrian Newey. I'm like, get out of here. Come on.
Oh,
guys.
get out of here.
Get
You guys
outta
are so
here.
flattering.
Get out of
I've
here.
literally never heard anyone tell you you're smart.
I hear it all the time. I hear it all the time. So the terms of the contract, I think I think it was around 30 euros, 30 mil
35
euros.
a year?
Yeah, like something around that.
I think I saw 5. So I think it's 35 million a year.
35 million a year.
Yeah.
Euros, though. What is that? Well, I don't understand international currency exchange, so
Why don't they just use dollars?
just use the American dollar. Just do that.
And make it easier for us.
Make it easier for everyone.
Let's just make English the universal language of the world. Everyone's like, typical fucking American,
Typical
just
Americans,
lazy
dude.
as shit.
I mean, that's what we are. We are typical fucking Americans.
That's fine.
So, okay.
And
Tur-
you
oh,
had said
he is-
you had said he gets ownership
He's a shareholder. Well, I think with the whole Valkyrie project,
Yeah.
he was through all that and through their partnership with Red Bull, which is so fucking funny because like when Red Bull was like sponsored by him, they didn't have any kind of like power unit by Aston. It was literally just a sticker on their car.
Yeah.
It's just like Aston Martin. And they were like, you can borrow our engineer to make the fastest car ever.
Yeah.
But I think through all of that situation, I think he became a shareholder.
I mean, I don't want to get technical on you here, but anyone who owns a share of Aston Martin publicly is a shareholder. So I think he got ownership stake.
Is that what that means?
Probably.
Okay. I don't know.
I would assume so. Like if I bought one share of Microsoft, I am a shareholder of Microsoft.
You own a little bit of Microsoft.
But there's a difference between common stock and then ownership stock. So I'm sure that they sweetened the deal by giving him ownership stock.
But I think he was already invested. Like he was.
Yeah, absolutely.
Before.
This man is set for life.
For sure. Yeah.
This man has done well for himself.
A little bit. That should be me, dude. That should be me.
I've heard people say you are the American ADRIAN NEWEY.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
I'm just so busy, dude, with the podcast. I'm like, I just don't have the time to design cars for Aston Martin F1 team. I just don't have the time.
That's why we're getting a go-kart to fulfill at least a portion of that.
A portion of it, because I mean we'll have time for that. But as far as like Formula One, I'm just like like I can only do the podcast, man. This takes so much out of me. It's just too much time for me to.
I can't leave my life behind.
I can't leave my life behind. My 9 to 5. They treat me really well. Yeah. Now you know the crazy part is like the Jeremy Clarkson clip.
Yes, wild. Well, that man is just out of control.
And like
I love Jeremy Clarkson.
He's fucking hilarious. And
have you ever watched Clarkson Farms on Amazon Prime?
No, is it good?
It's hilarious.
Really?
He's so funny in all of it.
What was it? Top Gear, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever watch that?
Yeah, I'm a big Top Gear guy.
Really?
Yeah. What ran for like, I may be completely off base, but like 18 seasons. They just filmed.
It was a long time.
And then they got dropped by BBC, and then they got picked up by Amazon for a different show. It wasn't called Top Gear. I can't remember what it's called. And they just
same people though.
Yep, they just did their last ever episode the other day.
That's sad as fuck.
Yeah, it was like 20 years of their lives.
That's crazy, dude.
And then Clarkson Farms, he bought a farm in Oxfordshire, in England, and it's like him.
Aston Martin, dude.
Yeah,
that's where Aston Martin is. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's why he knew. And wait, weren't you telling me a couple weeks ago that? Didn't you hear that they like went to school or something? They went to like primary
I think they were
school
classmates,
together.
Yeah. I think they were classmates.
That's just crazy that he just dropped it
on live TV
on a grid walk too.
Yeah, and I don't know. Like obviously, like
I guess we should have taken that comment more seriously.
But here's the thing, man. I've been saying it for so long. It's like you got to take these comments seriously from these people. You have to.
I'm saying from a Jeremy Clarkson, not from just random Joe Schmo reports, dickhead.
Random Joe Schmo reporters, dude. They are the backbone of Formula One. They are the backbone of the media that we receive.
Yep, they get the hard-hitting columns.
Yeah.
And stories.
And I eat it up, man. I think They have the best job, and I respect the shit out of them, man. I'm so happy that we
I'm
got these
saying
little
we
tidbits of
should
information.
we should have taken it more seriously coming from a guy who went to school with him, probably knows him pretty well,
Yeah.
and has like nothing to lose or gain from it, really. He was just talking shit.
Yeah, but he like here was my mind is like I'm like, oh, he's like a funny guy. Like he likes
There's no way he just dropped that.
right, exactly. Like
Exactly.
it was so blatant that I was like, come on. Like he's probably like trying
just-
to throw us off because he is looking for spots in Maranello.
Or he's just fucking like throwing another match on the fire. He's like,
Right.
watch this shit.
Yeah.
And watch
Right.
it all fucking burn down.
But he was just like, I guarantee you, like Adrian Newey and him were probably talking. It's like, yeah, I'm going to. I'm not moving. I'm not fucking moving. I'm gonna stay right here with my family.
Or he's like, yo, you know of any places that are for sale that I should look at?
Yeah, right. But I don't think he's moving anyway. I think he lives in the area.
I think actually, I do know this almost for a fact. I'd heard it somewhere before. All of England is the size of Alabama.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So like even if it was like from one edge of the state to the other,
Country.
sorry. Well, I'm saying like Alabama. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's like a 3-hour drive.
Yeah.
Regardless, right?
That was the explanation to me of like why Premier League soccer in England is so crazy. It was like, imagine every NFL team
in one state.
Or like every MLB team with all of their minor league affiliates in Alabama, because that's what it
crazy,
is.
yeah.
The Premier League is like 4 tiers too.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Very
that was
dense.
a tangent.
Yeah, but
I mean, he doesn't
puts
have to
it in
move
perspective.
now.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, but it's fucking insane to me that he would blatant as fuck, which is so wild.
That's his personality too, though.
Yeah, but I'm so, like, okay, sad Ferrari noises. I like as a Ferrari fan, I'm like, God fucking damn it, because like I mean, he was supposed to from when Lewis signed with Ferrari.
It almost seemed like the foregone conclusion that he's going to Ferrari as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's like, I've always wanted to work with Lewis Hamilton, but he also said, I've always wanted to work with Fernando Alonso. I don't know. It's like, bro, Ferrari offers you, and I said this last week, and it's like, Ferrari offers you. I'm sure they gave him offered so much goddamn money.
They probably backed up the money truck, man.
And Fred Vasseur would have looked like a fucking G if he would have been able to sign it. But like, it's so infuriating. Like, oh no, I'm Adrian Newey. No, I don't want to move my family to Maranello, Italy. Oh no, like that sounds like such a horrible life. Oh my god. I don't want to move my family to Italy. They'd be so sad. Are you fucking kidding me? You want to be in Oxfordshire?
Oxfordshire.
Rains all the time. It's fucking cold. No topography.
I do wonder, though. I mean, I should have looked it up before the show because I was thinking about it.
You think?
Sometimes. But I am wondering how much earning potential there is with that ownership stake.
As far as Aston Martin?
Of Aston Martin in general.
Yeah. I mean, like, Lawrence Stroll just laid his dick on the table
Dude.
for everyone to see.
Yeah.
Everyone. And it's crazy.
He
It's
said,
like,
would you like to see my hog?
right. And it's unlimited budget. Like, it's like playing F1 and
God.
TDs, baby.
Oh my God.
Are you okay?
Should be all right.
You want to pull that?
Just a little rattled. You know?
Now, for those of you listening, PJ didn't secure the boom on the desk tight enough, and it just fell.
No, I did. I just think I put it in a weird spot.
Oh my god!
Yeah, let me get this off. I'm gonna see if I can mute myself so it doesn't.
Now, if you're
Blow up in everyone's
actually
ears.
listening to this, I advise you to go to the YouTube to watch this right now because I'm actually enjoying myself at the moment.
Shut up.
What are you doing? How fun?
I'm unscrewing this portion.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh!
Hey! We are so fucking back, baby.
I didn't want to undo this thingy.
Yeah, heard that. Heard that. Did you have a point? I totally got sidetracked.
I don't think so, did I?
I think you were in the middle of a point. Was I in the middle of a point?
I think you were.
Okay, all right.
You were talking about Lawrence Stroll's
That's
dick.
right. All right, that's right. Yeah, I was talking about Lawrence Stroll's dick. So, Lawrence, it's like you're playing like F1 Manager, right? And
F1 Tycoon.
you just like you get unlimited budget, and you just get to do upgrades here, upgrades here, upgrades here, upgrades here, like unlimited.
It's like playing Sims. What was the cheat code for money?
Rosebud. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy how money in this sport is quite literally a cheat code.
Yeah.
Like what?
Or having the latitude to do whatever you want.
Exactly.
They're probably like, we won't interfere with anything.
Anything. You do whatever you want. You design whatever you want.
You want to put training wheels on the car? Go for it.
Fuck yeah. As long as it's fast. As long as it's fast, baby.
You want to take Lance out of the car? Fine.
No. Okay. So here's like another point that I wanted to bring up. It's like this whole thing, this whole Lawrence Stroll ploy, right, is Project Lance Stroll. Project Lance Stroll.
Make my son my son a world champion.
That's exactly what it is, right? Like you sign all of these people, and you sign Fernando Alonso. Fernando Alonso is close to on his way out. I mean, what is he, 43 right now?
Is he 43?
He's 40 fucking 3.
That's crazy.
He doesn't have that much time left in the sport. And I mean, that's just, I mean, like, that. Yeah, right. Exactly. I mean, his life is already halfway over. But I'm saying, like.
So morbid.
Yeah, I know. I love you, Fernando Alonso. I apologize. But you sign Fernando Alonso, you know how long it takes to develop an F1 car. Like, ADRIAN NEWEY is not an immediate fix. Like, it's not like.
Well, we said last week, it's like it's going to take time.
It's going to take time. Now, Lance Stroll is still fairly young. I would imagine 27, 28 maybe, right?
What if Adrian comes in and he's like, I can't have this guy drive my car?
Yeah, oh my God, dude. Lawrence Stroll would sell.
He's like, Lawrence, you told me I can do whatever I want.
But here's my point.
I want him out of the seat, is what I want.
Fuck him, dude. I'm not working with that guy. But, Lawrence Stroll is making all these moves. He's hiring all these fucking people. He knows Fernando is a top-tier driver. He knows Fernando is going to leave at some point. Now, does Fernando think he's going to become world champion before he retires?
Dude, I was just about to ask you, what are the odds? Or what odds would you give it that Fernando gets a world championship before Lance Stroll?
I don't know. Like
another one.
Regarding like his third, like the fleeting third fucking world championship.
Yeah.
I don't know. So you signed Fernando Alonso. I'm sure he had his sights set on Newey for a long time. And the second that Red Bull had their quarrels, right, back at the beginning of the year, Lawrence Stroll was like, now is the time.
Now's my time to pounce.
Exactly. Fernando Alonso doesn't have that much time left. I mean, it's the human body.
Right.
It's the physiology of the human body. Like, you're not going to have the reaction time. Fernando is, the fact that he's at 43, or even last year at 42, he was still competing for podiums. That's incredible. It really is.
Right.
But I'm sure Lawrence Stroll knows that his career is coming to an end in Formula One. And Lance Stroll being his teammate, I mean, you see Fernando Alonso like coaching him all the time, right? Like, there's no bad blood between the two.
Yeah.
It seems like Fernando Alonso is coaching this kid, and it's almost like Lawrence Stroll. Like I said, it's Project Lance Stroll, dude. So it's almost like he hired. It's like Lance Stroll is the quarterback for a high school team.
It's like it's like the Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers situation.
Well, yes, but my point. Well, to piggyback off that, it's like Lance Stroll is like a quarterback in high school, and Lawrence Stroll hires Tom Brady to be his mentor going through high school and college.
Right.
Like, you can just spend however much money you want. How much does Tom Brady cost? Buy him. He's gonna be his mentor all the way through.
My question to you is: Lawrence Stroll the most delusional man on the face of planet Earth?
I mean, big risk, big reward, right? Like,
is he blinded by his love for his son?
It's crazy. Yes.
If he never had offspring, would Aston Martin be world champions already?
That's a good point. Like, could they have contended last year? I mean, well, it was Newey's car last year, right? And that was the most dominant car in F1 history.
Mm-hmm.
And, switch roles.
Newey's
like, if you
car
put
at Red Bull? Yeah.
Yes, switch roles. Put Fernando in the car, he probably would have done the same thing as Max.
Right.
You think so?
Yeah.
Right.
100%.
So now Lawrence Stroll is like bringing him over, teaching him through Fernando Alonso everything.
What's your point?
So the second 2026 regulations come in, Adrian Newey nails it. Fernando Alonso has coached this kid through, 3 years, 4 years, 3 years. 3 years. And if Adrian Newey nails the 2026 regulations and he creates a car just like he did in 2023, who's beating that's just as a car is already half a second faster than everyone else, Lance Stroll wins the fucking championship, and that's it.
He fumbles the bag.
You think he would?
I don't know.
You think he would?
I don't know. I can't. I feel bad not rooting for the guy, but I feel like Lawrence is blinded by
money and love.
This false ambition of his son being a world champion. And I would love for that narrative to play out. Like, I love having that come out of my mouth, and the potential for that to be true makes me so excited.
Right?
Like the same way that I said Lewis to Ferrari. I hope we're sitting here in 4 years' time and you have to say, "Hey PJ, remember when you said this and you were right?"
Yeah.
What if Lawrence had all daughters and never had Lance?
I'm sure, dude, you know what? Well, I would say, in that instance, he would pull some strings to bring a chick from the F1 Academy.
Yeah.
And it would be the same shit as Lance Stroll. We'd be making fun of her.
Yeah. It would be the first ever woman in Formula One.
No, there's been women in Formula One.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Moving on.
PJ.
All right.
That's very sexist of you.
Yeah. I hate women.
Canceled, dude. Oh, my. Canceled. Canceled.
That's a joke. I'm sorry.
So, okay. Piggybacking off of that. Piggybacking. How long does Fernando stay?
Ew.
Like I said, dude, physiology's going to catch up with this man.
Father time, some would say.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Am I misremembering, or did he ever say anything about 2026 and the new regulations?
Who? Which
Fernando. About not wanting to go through a new car. Or am I making that up?
I think you're thinking about Max. He was the one bitching about the 2026 regulations.
Okay. then I may be making it up. But that does lead into my point of will, albeit, I mean, just going to say, will this old man want to go through a new car regulation change?
I think he's stoked for it. I think
Actually, you may be correct. I think he did say he's excited for it.
he might be. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm misremembering.
But I'm just saying, like,
stupid.
the fact that ADRIAN NEWEY is coming in, and he is coming in at the right time.
I wonder if it it lights a new fire under his ass.
Right, and I mean, you have a whole year now to develop whatever kind of car within.
Pick the brain of a mad scientist.
Right, and he's always wanted to work with Fernando Alonso, and ADRIAN NEWEY has always publicly stated that he's always wanted to work with Lance Stroll.
I hate you. I almost fell for that. I almost was like, really? He said that? Oh, I almost got. Dude.
I don't know, but it's in the perfect timing, right? He has a year to develop the car within whatever regulations they set up.
Right.
And he's on the same foot as everyone else.
I bet they're going to lean on Fernando. I bet they lean on Fernando more than they do Lance. To talk through car development? I don't know.
To talk through car development, absolutely. But to win the world championship,
I can only imagine how much Fernando has a grasp on a feel for a car and saying it feels like X, Y, and Z.
Well, doesn't he have close to the most amount of races in F1?
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm sure out of everyone, because it's not like these engineers drive the car, right? Like,
exactly.
Out of everyone.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, out of everyone, he would have. I'm talking about everyone in Formula One ever at any time would have the most feel for any car.
Right.
Lawrence Stroll is looking like a genius.
So, I'm sorry to backtrack on that point, but I want to bring up something that I heard a while back, and I was just floored by the amount of knowledge in their craft that this individual had. Was listening to Phil Mickelson, a golfer.
Yeah.
Talk about his feel for his swing and what he does with his swing, with his club, with his stance.
And he's old as fuck, right?
And understanding he's not old as fuck. He's a left-handed guy. He's probably 50. He's old.
He's old. That's old, bro.
And understanding the lie and what it does. And he even said in this video, he's like, if it's fluffed up on this and I open my club face 1 degree, I know that I'm going to take off 2.5 yards. It's like, what?
Dude,
how do you know it's 1 degree off of the club angle? How do you know these things?
That's so fucking crazy to me.
But I liken that to Fernando and his feel for a car and how he's able to describe those feelings too.
Yeah.
It's not about feeling those things. It's having the ability to communicate those feelings in a way that makes sense to an engineer or a way it makes sense to other folks.
And that's what makes a great driver.
Makes him elite.
That's what the Lewis Hamiltons, the Michael Schumachers, the Max Verstappens. Yeah. I mean, every engineer says they all have that same trait. They're able to communicate whatever.
And they go into such depth and they go into just rabbit holes, sure.
Yeah.
But it provides so much feedback
Look at us.
to the people that aren't in the car.
Right. Look at us, dude.
God, we're fucking smart.
Good, dude. We're good at this, dude.
That felt good.
That felt good, dude.
Clip that one up.
You're fucking welcome. You bunch of freeloading farm animals. This is free, dude.
You're going to hear our knowledge. And you can even pawn that off to your friends. I don't give a shit.
Send it, dude.
I don't give a shit. No. Take it for yourself.
Take it for yourself. This is free.
We're giving you knowledge.
Knowledge. All right?
Knowledge.
God, we're so fucking smart, you idiots.
Oh.
Oh, dude. Okay.
Remember what I said about calling the listeners idiots?
Oh, I shouldn't do that. I
Yeah.
shouldn't do that.
Don't do that, all right?
Okay. Now, in light of this whole situation, those Max Verstappen rumors are starting to swirl around a little bit.
They're starting to get louder.
They're starting to get a little bit louder.
In our circle. To the people we talk to.
And like I said, man, these journalists, I respect the hell out of them because of their...
They come to us.
Yeah, their investigative journalism. I'm like, thank you so much for what you do, for being the backbone of Formula One. Thank you, journalists. Thank you.
Have you ever seen the campaign?
Yes.
Tilt-a-wheel, Ferris wheel workers is this nation's backbone. Clickbait journalist is Formula One's backbone.
You heard it here, folks.
I had to get that in. That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Fuck yeah. So yes, okay. Now, rumors are starting to swirl.
No, they were swirling, but
they were swirling before.
But I wonder what. Yeah.
But they're fired up now.
But it is like it's literally Max Verstappen, Aston Martin, 2026.
Okay.
Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?
So here's the thing. It's like, how much does Lawrence Stroll want a world championship under his watch, as opposed to how much does he want his son to win the world championship for himself? So, if it is Project Lance Stroll, Max Verstappen
I disagree.
is off the table.
I disagree. And it goes back to a conversation we've had before.
What is that?
Shrewd businessman Lawrence Stroll. This is a
money grab?
business.
Yeah.
No, this is a business, and he's gonna treat it as a business. If you're sitting here telling me today that Fortune 500 business owner Lawrence Stroll could win a world championship if he acts as his son and takes on Max Verstappen, he does it every day of the week.
Honestly, you know what? For as far as like a dick measuring contest goes, he's like, I signed Max Verstappen, I trump Toto, I trump Christian Horner, and I fucking got the best driver of this generation.
Does it every day of the week.
You think so?
Yes. Like I've said before, like, he didn't join Formula One to not make money.
You're right.
He didn't do it out of charity. He saw an opportunity and he swooped in. And he brought
Sebastian Vettel, dude.
Do you
Fernando Alonso.
Do you not remember what Aston Martin was?
What do you mean?
It was Sahara Force India.
Right, yes,
and then it was Racing Point.
Right.
BMT Racing Point. Dude,
yeah.
He brought it from
dog shit. The facilities were shit.
He brought it from a name of Sahara Force India to Racing Point when he bought it. And now it's called Aston Martin. So like, that trajectory is wild.
It is wild. So you're saying it is more of a dick measuring contest.
Yeah.
And obviously a money-making business, right? But
I will hang my hat on
just dick measuring and money-making. You're saying that Lawrence Stroll is like, Formula One is easy. I came in here, I bought one of the most mid teams on the fucking field, and I took him to the fucking top.
I wouldn't say easy, but he's like, look at what I've done.
Yeah.
Look at what I've grown this to. This team was bankrupt. I came and saved them from the depths.
Yeah.
And this is where I've brought it to. World Championship.
Yeah.
Do you know, fun fact for you, Sahara Force India, the Indian owner of the team ran like a Ponzi scheme or a like fake airline. No, I'm sorry. He didn't run a fake airline. He was siphoning money from the airline
to put it into the team. Yes. No,
that eventually bankrupted the race team and the airline.
Yeah. No, that was all in Drive to Survive, wasn't it?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it here. I knew it beforehand.
Okay.
Yeah, you cannot believe me, but
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you knew it. You're like those journalists, right?
I did know it though. I did know, maybe not to the extent that like it was causing everything to bankrupt, but that's probably early days to middle days of when I was truly obsessed with
Formula One.
like my obsession started with Formula One.
Yeah.
And it was right in the bankruptcy file and having Lawrence get investors together to save the team.
Yeah. Well, okay, so you're saying he just wants a championship regardless. In my opinion, I think once Newey designs a car that is so fast that Lance Stroll can win the championship, he's going to hire Logan Sargent to be his number 2.
Adrian Newey designs one of those autonomous cars, and they throw Lance in there. They're like, don't touch anything. They're like, just lip sync in there. Just make it look like you're driving. Oh, God.
Oh, shit. Okay, so what does that mean for the other teams? Now, is Ferrari nervous? Now,
shitting their pants.
Did Ferrari fire the wrong guy?
No,
the answer is no,
you were
dude.
supposed to bring it up after we talked about Lewis shitting his pants about making the wrong decision.
Did they fire the wrong guy? Did they fire the wrong
Should
guy?
they have kept Carlos?
Should they have kept Carlos?
And fired
is Charles Leclerc outperforming Carlos on a daily basis? But yet, do you still think Carlos Sainz should not have been replaced by the 7-time world champ?
Yeah, 7.
Do you think that? You are delusional.
I saw a video for the first time, maybe it was old, of Charles getting in a fender bender in Monaco.
That just happened.
Did
hey, breaking news,
Did
by
it?
the way.
It just happened.
Charles Leclerc has gotten into a fender bender in Monaco. Now,
In the hairpin.
in the hairpin, the Monaco curse lives on, my friends. Jesus Christ. He wins once. You only get one, Monaco says Charles Leclerc.
I saw that. I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Oh, just like looks over, drives straight into the back of someone else.
Again, it was just a tap, but he's driving his
Unbelievable.
Ferrari.
Hey, please get your car out of my tailpipe, Charles Leclerc. I'm just trying to go home. I just went to the grocery store. Get your Ferrari SUV out of my tailpipe.
He's driving his Ferrari and he rear ends like a Peugeot.
Could you imagine? Jesus Christ. I mean, like, what is that what does insurance say? And they're like, what hit you?
You see him
Like,
Charles Leclerc in a Ferrari.
yeah, and they're like, okay,
They're like, how's your back? There's like video evidence where it's just like, it literally was just like a beep beep.
how's your back? I'm traumatized. I'm embarrassed. That caused a lot of mental harm to my.
It was on the internet.
Yeah.
That
is nuts.
Dude, and he also just like sits there and he's like,
Oh, dude.
you think they get out of the car, like exchange
Exchange information. They're like,
insurance
here's
information?
Liberty Mutual. I'm with Liberty Mutual. Just give my
Liberty
agent-
Bibberty.
Liberty Bibberty. Could you imagine?
I think like I feel like his hand motions when he was sitting there, he's like, are you good? I'm good. Let's just go. Save us both the embarrassment.
Oh, dude. Oh my God.
Did they fire the wrong guy?
Did they fire the wrong guy? Charles Leclerc's getting in fender benders in Monaco at the hairpin with civilians
During an off week.
during an off week.
What a
dude.
menace.
The Monaco curse
Yank him out
lives
of-
on, people.
Yank him out of the car like they did to Tyreek Hill.
Okay.
They needed to throw that in there. Oh,
That's what they did to Logan Sargent.
I'm a menace.
They did the Tyreek Hill to Logan Sargent.
Yeet, you're done.
dude. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Did they fire the wrong guy?
did they fire the wrong guy? The answer is no.
Is
Shut up.
is Lewis shitting his pants? Do you think he was like, "Oh, I'm going to Ferrari. It's a fucking lock that Adrian Newey's leaving."
Well, that's what I thought. I mean, like
I feel
when
like
it
that's
happened,
what everyone thought too. I thought that as well.
I just don't understand. I mean, I guess Adrian Newey has a family, right? We always think about like these F1 drivers,
You think of it like that.
right? But here's my point. Like, as we think of these F1 drivers, it's like, why would you not go to Ferrari? But these guys live on private jets. Like they're all over the place all the time. They don't have family. Most of them don't have families, right? Like,
Or what you don't take into account is like his relationship with Aston Martin, which I think you wanted to talk about later, is being reunited with what's his bucket at Aston Martin. You said like his like right hand man.
oh, Dan Fallows. Dan Fallows. His right hand man at Red Bull.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm trying to like shed some light of maybe these guys don't think of these in like a what we would do.
Right. So
It's not like
it isn't a Formula One driver. It's not these guys who are constantly on jets, who are constantly traveling, who don't have families that are rooted, where they have kids that are going to school here, like that. These guys have families. Like it's just like
look at you being all mature.
right. But they, I mean, Adrian Newey is what, 96, 97?
Oh my god, that was wild. What is he, 105?
I don't understand ages.
Oh god.
He has a fucking family.
I was
Like,
not expecting that at all.
but okay, if it were me, I'd be like, hey, you fucks, I've been providing for you my whole life. We're moving to Maranello.
You freeloaders.
You fucking freeloading farm animals. No more Oxfordshire bullshit. You want to go to somewhere beautiful? We're moving to Maranello. Maranello. We're going to work with Lewis Hamilton. We're going to work with Fred Vasseur.
Okay, have you ever I just looked this up on Motorsport. They made him feel valued. They gave him ownership in the team.
Oh, so they did do that. Yeah.
There's like 5 points of why he made the move.
Okay.
Going full in at the start of a journey.
Okay.
He wants to get in on, I guess, like that's saying he wants to get on ground floor.
Classic bullshit journalism, dude. I've been saying this from day one. Journalists are so fucking annoying.
Who?
What's next?
An old school team owner.
Yeah.
I would assume like someone who's gonna back up the money truck is gonna let him do whatever the frig he wants.
Yep.
That secret factory visit where they brought in all the strippies. Bring out the strippies.
Bring the strippers. Bring the prostitutes. Top end, dude.
He had a secret ends early one Sunday morning in June with staff having been told to stay away.
Wow.
It was at that moment Stroll showed off exactly what he was building at Silverstone and other glimpses of potential that the Aston Martin squad could have over the long term. So maybe they're cooking something and then shareholding, yes, like I said, him feeling valued. I don't know, man. Like,
do you think he really wouldn't have felt valued at Ferrari? I guess actually, you know what? I guess that is the other side. Because at Aston Martin, right? Like their Formula 1 team fairly new. Fairly new. Like there's not much like what?
No, go ahead.
Fairly new.
I have a point there.
So fairly new at Aston Martin, right? In Formula 1. So you can do whatever. Hey, Newey, come in here. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Help.
We don't know what
Or
we're
they're
doing.
saying help.
Right.
It's saying you're the smartest and we need your help. Where if he's going, and this is my point, is where he's going into Ferrari, and like they said, like PR at Ferrari seems to be very like they have some guidelines on what they're supposed to say and do, and it's has such a rich history. They're saying they said to Newey, "You're great now, and we've been great before. Make us great again."
Right. Or he comes into Ferrari and they're like, this is how we do things.
Exactly.
Make it better. As opposed to Aston Martin where he comes in and they're like,
what do you need?
Do whatever you want.
Yes.
Do whatever you want.
Exactly.
Yeah. That could be it. Yeah.
We debunked it.
Dude. Yes.
Oh, that's going to be horrible for someone
dude.
here.
Redlining.
Sorry about that. Holy. I just got really excited. Oh my God.
That's got to be part of it, right?
I would think so.
Dude,
that was pretty compelling from us.
We should be journalists, dude. We should be journalists, dude. Now, what is going on with Checo at Red Bull, dude?
What are you talking about? This is so left field for me.
They should fire him. We talk about it every week. I didn't want to break the streak.
Why is he? I didn't want people not to hear about it for a week. Get him out of the seat.
Get him out of the seat, dude.
What are you still doing here, Checo?
What are we gonna do about Checo?
We don't need you or your pesos anymore.
Okay, so another thing. Now, how does Toto feel about this situation? Because
yeah, dude,
with the rumors swirling around Max Verstappen, I mean, Max Verstappen is...
There's been hella rumors about his frustration at Red Bull.
Dude, at some point, I swear to God, I think Max is going to be so frustrated at the car that dude, at some point before the end of the season, Max Verstappen is going to snap. Max Verstappen's going to snap before the end of the season.
Yeah.
He's already pissed. Like, and the development is going in a completely wrong direction. He's already come out and publicly say, like the reporters are like, what's wrong with the car? And he's like, oh, everything is wrong with the car.
Well, then, and a report came out, said that they're, like, compromising development on 2025 car.
To try and salvage this championship.
2024 car now. Yeah.
To salvage it.
Because for years, and even last year, it was like, oh, we're done with this car.
We're done. They were done by, like, race 4. They're like, we're out. We don't really give a fuck.
This car's great.
Yeah.
We're good. We've done it.
Yeah. I don't know. He's going to snap, dude. He's becoming obviously more and more frustrated. And, like, you know, by the end of the races, I mean, he already has 3 world championships, right? At this point, he's just like, at the end of a race, if he doesn't do well, he's just like, car sucked. I mean, I did all I could do. Car fucking sucked.
I'm the worst person. And this may come across really bad. So prepare yourself.
Don't.
For the Game of Thrones fans,
okay,
he's gonna bring in Danny Kvyat to be Reek and just beat on him, get out his anger.
Max already took Danny's family. He took his seat. And now Red Bull's going to bring him in so Max can just use him as a punching bag.
Yeah. Hey, we need a vessel for Max to take out his anger. And Danny, we think you're the guy.
Not Daniel Ricciardo. Daniel Kvyat.
Yeah.
So yeah, is Toto shitting his pants now? Now what can you do to get Max? I mean, like, you got Mercedes on the upward trajectory.
Well, they fumbled the bag in regards to retaining Lewis. Like, what can they learn from that situation to apply to Max to say, yeah, we really fucked that one up. We need to not do this.
George Russell, dude, you are not safe in that seat. You are not safe, my friend. Not safe. But okay.
Okay,
So now for Aston Martin,
but they can't kick Fernando out, or he's not going to say. I think that goes to say, like, you can't say Fernando's seat's not safe because his performance has been consistent for 2 years now.
right? But
And it can't be like, hey, Fernando, we'd like you to go quietly off into retirement. He's like, no, fuck that. You just brought in Adrian Newey. We have new regulations. We're about to dominate this shit. I'm not leaving.
yeah, this
So
is the
that
reason
means-
I came here.
That means that Lance Stroll's seat is not safe, if that's the case.
It's so hard to know, and it's so fun thinking about it.
Lance Stroll, 2026, reserve driver for Aston Martin.
Shut up.
Max Verstappen in the Aston Martin seat.
Shut up.
Lock it in right now.
All right, that's the dream team for sure. Well, not Lance Stroll, but I mean like Fernando and Max. That would be crazy.
Lock it in.
That would be crazy.
Prediction, right? Bold prediction right
There's
here.
no way. In my opinion, it's Project Lance Stroll. Project Lance Stroll.
All right. That's your opinion. You're entitled to your own opinion.
I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know.
Huh.
I don't know. But or
Or
Fernando gets old, he's not performing. Max goes to Mercedes. They take George Russell. Musical chairs, baby.
I mean, there's so many combinations. Like,
Yuki Tsunoda. Honda. We forgot about the Honda partnership.
Honda.
We forgot about the Aston Martin Honda partnership.
Yeah. I don't think they meddle in that portion enough to have Yuki be on the team.
There was rumors.
There's
And
always,
like I
there's
said,
always
like,
rumors.
And that's been the whole point of this
There's
podcast.
rumors that Yuki goes to Red Bull.
I just want to shed light on the journalists that really get into it, really the nitty gritty,
The nitty-gritty.
that I respect so much that
This fucking
Yuki may go follow Honda.
This
maybe,
fucking guy.
but also like maybe that's a thing for Honda. They're like, we want a Japanese guy in the car. They're like, Fernando, bye, Fernando. We need this power unit, and I want my son to win a world championship.
That's the weakest driver lineup you could. That mentally,
sucks.
mentally,
That sucks.
mentally, the weakest drivers lineup you could ever put next to a team of Lance and Esteban Ocon. And I love Yuki, but that sounds like the worst fucking lineup I could ever conjure.
Yeah.
Besides Esteban and Logan. Or Logan and Nico Hulkenberg. They don't even make it. They qualify next to each other, Logan and Nico. Or I'm sorry, K-Mag.
Yeah.
They qualify next to each other, and they never make a race through turn one. Every race is just absolute carnage for that team. Whatever team it is.
That is funny. Yeah, I know. You're right. I don't know.
That's crazy speculation, Evan.
It is because, when Honda. Well, yeah, you're right. But
Okay.
there have been talks about it.
There's talks about everything.
Yep.
All right. Pull up your Instagram, please.
All right, baby. We're done with the Adrian Newey shit.
Let's do a quick recap, or I don't know. What do you want to do? Like, just talk through what is the silly season segment or silly season been so far?
Let's do it. All right.
Also,
Silly season segment, people.
in line with silly season, I've seen a handful of reports that have all but confirmed that Joe will not be back next year.
Duh.
I'm just telling.
Right?
I'm just telling you. Reports.
Duh.
Reports.
Duh.
Has he done anything to deserve?
Who? Guan Yu Zhou? Zhou Guan Yu.
Really doesn't matter all that.
Guan Yu Zhou?
Joe?
Zhou Guan Yu. What is it?
We need to
What
know. Help.
is it?
Help.
Jesus
Help.
Christ.
Help me.
Help me.
Help.
Guan Yu Zhou or
Please.
Zhou Guan Yu? Zhou Guan Yu?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. We've been saying that all year. It doesn't matter. Okay, so for silly season segment, baby.
Silly season segment.
Now, the thing that kicked off.
Let's go through a quick old rundown.
Yeah, because the whole time. Okay, so my whole thing, I was like, oh my god, like the silly season isn't really.
Evan said this a handful of weeks ago. He's like, it's not that silly.
But
I was like, dude, what? Why don't you take a stock of what's happened?
I guess, but so the thing of like the 2021 situation, 2021 to 2022, during that summer, like, or I'm sorry, yeah, no, during that summer break, that was when everything popped off. Or was it 2020 maybe? Regardless,
You're
but it was
confusing me with years.
yeah, me too. But regardless, there was
What
a
year is it now?
You know, I still get 2023 and 2024 confused. But okay, so like, the thing was like, there was a summer before we had almost the exact same grid from last year. There was a summer where it was just like summer break.
You're
bang,
gone.
Bang,
You're gone.
bang,
You're
bang,
gone.
bang. Signs here, signs here, signs
Well,
here,
it's
signs
when
here.
it was the year that Yuki Zhou came in.
Yes. Sainz went to Ferrari.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was crazy. So that's my expectation of silly season, right?
This
But
is crazy.
it was just a slow burn. That was my thing.
He
It was a
forgot
very
about
slow
it.
burn. It was a very, very slow
His
burn.
brain is so small, he forgets what's happened so far.
Okay, so what kicked it off? Silly season this year. The most internet-breaking thing, besides Adrian Newey, in my opinion, Lewis Hamilton.
Stock price breaking.
Yeah.
Too.
Lewis Hamilton signs with Ferrari. That started the game of musical chairs.
Don't forget that increased their stock price by what? A bill?
10%, I think.
Yeah.
10%?
In one trading session.
Ferrari?
Lewis to
That
Ferrari
pronouncing horses? Yeah.
broke the internet.
Broke the internet, broke the stock market.
Broke
That was crazy.
my heart.
Yeah. He's gone. So we have Lewis Hamilton to Ferrari.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's still the biggest one out of everyone. It's just like,
Biggest driver change.
yeah, absolutely.
Driver change news.
That was wild. We have Ollie Behrman signing with Haas. Hey, Ollie Behrman in the race next
Good luck
week.
in Azerbaijan.
Frickin' Saddam Kevin Magnussen.
Don't forget about him in your predictions.
Right. Okay. Ollie Behrman signs with Haas. Has nothing to do with Ferrari or Mercedes. But still, crazy. K-Mag gone. Bye.
Bye.
Which I love him, but like, whatever.
Evan would say, go be with your family. Bye.
Go be with your family. Loser. Bye. Have fun with your child
And loving wife.
and not laying your dick on the table in front of supermodels on a yacht.
Oh my god. Oh
Bye.
Oh my god.
Okay, and then
Ready to jingle your bells?
we have the 96-year-old Adrian Newey is like, I'm out of here. I'm fucking out of here.
It's not 96.
How old is he? 94? 92?
You're not good with ages.
I
are
don't
you?
understand age.
Yeah.
That's probably not a good thing to say publicly.
I was gonna say, be careful when you're saying that.
That's wild. Adrian Newey leaves Red Bull.
Announces his plan to exit Red Bull.
Exactly. Now I wanna put this in silly season segment.
Okay.
Christian Horner groping,
I don't think it's
texting, sending b-hole pics
he just sent out
to women on the
company-wide
staff.
butthole pics. 65.
65 of them, dude.
He's 65 years
65 butthole pics to the staff at Red Bull.
old. Newey's 65.
Oh, is he really?
Yes. That's what the internet's telling me.
He's a young buck, huh?
Yeah, he's still got plenty of time.
Okay. There's that. We have Adrian Newey signing to Aston Martin. Second biggest story of all of silly season.
Yeah, it probably did overtake the Adrian Newey scandal, Christian Horner scandals.
Jesus. Okay. Alex Albon.
Appendix. Oh no, that was last year.
Oh yeah, that was last year. But Alex Albon takes Logan Sargent's car. I'm gonna add that into silly season segment.
Yeah, that's kind of a random one.
That's a random one. Alex Albon resigns with Williams. We were thinking he was gonna upgrade to another team,
and took Logan's car with him.
Yeah, he did. Another one, Logan Sargent, fired from Williams, which I don't understand why. I really don't. He's a really good driver.
Don't listen to this man. He just says stuff to say them.
How fun.
Franco Calapinto.
Franco Calapinto.
I forgot he was. I until now forgot he was a person too.
Hey, I've seen a lot of videos. That dude is a Rizzler.
Yeah,
he's
got the Riz.
Bro, I was watching this interview with him and like some bad Italian reporter, smoke show,
and he's just
like rizzing her up. She's like, she's flirting with him. This is like a video from outside. It's not necessarily like his
interview.
Like interview.
Yeah.
It was like a video from outside. They weren't even interviewing, and he was rizzing her up. He was making her laugh.
Wow.
She was like touching his shoulder a little bit.
Ooh.
It was crazy. Franco Calapinto, the Rizzler.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We have Kimi Antonelli signing with Mercedes.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
We have Gunter leaving Haas.
Yep.
I mean, obviously in the off season, but that was part of it, right?
Part of this season.
That was part of it. Esteban Ocon signing with Haas.
Yuck.
Signing with Haas. I mean, what is with Haas? And just like signing terrorists to be on their team.
Just absolute menaces.
Roman Grosjean. We have K-Mag, race band, by the way.
Yeah.
And then we have now Esteban Ocon. Now with that poor fucking rookie, Ollie Behrman.
Having to deal with his spindly ass.
Yeah, exactly. Spindly, stupid arms.
Yeah.
You rat fuck Esteban Ocon.
Fuck you.
Jack Doohan signs with Alpine.
That was out
of left field for me.
That was recent and kind of under the rug, huh?
Under the rug. It was kind of out of left field for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Let's see. We have K-Mag race band. Yeah. Jonathan Wheatley to Audi.
Yeah.
Jonathan Wheatley to Audi. Mattia Binotto.
Back in Formula One
to join Audi as well.
Yep.
Making moves, by the way, Audi. Making moves to have bad strategy.
I mean, Hulk to Audi.
Audi.
Right there.
Franco Calapinto to replace Logan Sargent for the remainder of the season.
That's crazy.
Crazy pants.
And the fact that Checo still has a car.
That's also insane.
Also wild.
Insanity. So, also, okay. I'm still curious about Valtteri Bottas and Daniel Ricciardo.
What are they going to do?
I don't know.
Yeah,
There have been rumors swirling about Daniel Ricciardo to Red Bull. I mean, that's always happening, but they've picked up more now.
There's there's rumors about, I just saw it as I was walking up here, like Bortoletti or something.
Bortoletto
to Audi.
No shit.
No, I'm sorry, to Steak. Audi. Yeah. Instead of Valtteri.
I don't know.
I don't believe that.
They gave him a car. They gave him a Audi with his number on the fucking car.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. I don't know. That's our recap. Read it in Wheat, people. That is where we're at the moment. Now,
now.
My favorite race of the fucking year. The Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Yep,
I fucking love that track, dude.
I agree.
I love that track. And we are due for a banger.
I'm sorry, I'm not unengaged. I was just making our
No, I know,
prediction
but
chart.
we are due for a banger. We haven't had like a crazy banger at Azerbaijan in a while.
You think Chuckles crashes again at the
King of the Streets? Absolutely
at the
not.
castle
Absolutely not.
at the castle turn?
I think he outperforms the car this week.
Okay.
He outperforms that car. He loves Azerbaijan. I know he's had bad luck there. He's had that engine failure when he was in first place. He's crashed at the castle section, but he's always been so fucking quick there. He's gonna outperform the car.
I do love the track.
Lando Norris.
What are you doing?
Oh, yeah,
Are you
sorry.
predicting right now?
Let's go.
What
Yeah,
the hell are you doing?
I was just gonna talk about it.
Jesus.
Sorry.
H Christ.
Sorry.
All right. Williams, Evan. Who you got?
Franco. No, I'm kidding. Alex Albon.
Albie.
LB, baby. Who do you got?
I got Albie as well. Steak. Valtteri.
Valtteri Bottas.
Okay. What do you got for Alpine, dude?
Should I take a gamble here and go Ocon?
Oh.
I'm gonna go SD. Are you taking Pierre?
Yep.
Okay.
I took Pierre. V-carb. I'm moving on before you can change your mind.
Okay. I'm going SD. I'm going Yuki Tsunoda.
Yuki.
I'm going Yuki Tsunoda. He's
Alright.
good around there historically. Who are you taking?
I think I'm gonna go with Danny.
Nice.
Haas.
Ollie Behrman. Back
Ollie.
in the seat, baby.
Damn it! I was trying to get it before you.
No, I'm
Ollie.
going Hulkenberg.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm going Hülkenberg.
I'm going Ollie.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, move. Go on.
Aston. Are you going Project Lance Stroll?
Project Lance Stroll, baby. No, I'm going Fernando Alonso.
I have to go Fernando too.
Yeah, I cannot believe you picked Stroll last week.
I'm so stupid.
That was crazy. That was a crazy predict.
Chuck.
Old
for me
Chuckles,
at
he is
Ferrari.
so fucking fast here. He's going to outperform that car. They did not fire the wrong driver. Shut up.
Are you? I'm gonna go one further with a bold prediction of a podium.
Whoa.
I feel like you're on the same wavelength
For what?
for Charlie.
I think he's going to be on the podium.
I did too. I put just podium next to
Fuck
for
yeah.
both of us.
I think he's going to be up there.
Merc.
Louis.
I can't go against my guy. I'm going Lewis too.
Although George is good there.
He is.
George is very, very good there.
I think Lewis is kind of on his like. I don't know if it's a villain era, but he's kind of on his like, prove it type era.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
I can still do this shit.
yeah.
Like
you
don't
guys.
don't sleep on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
McLaren.
You know what? I think Monza sent Lando over the edge, and Lando's gonna be like, you know what? Like, I had a mental lapse for a little bit, and Oscar took full advantage with a snaky move.
Mm-hmm.
I think Lando is
Wipes the
now
floor.
in his villain era.
Yeah.
Like, I think Lando
He
is
says,
like,
fuck all of
I've
this.
had enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lando's in his villain era. I'm taking Lando.
Okay. I put Lando as well too.
Okay.
Red Bull. I think we can both say Max.
Dude, Checo is good around here.
Oh,
He's
God.
won the sprint. He's won the race. He did a double hit there. He's good there.
And having said that,
Max Verstappen, baby.
I knew that was coming. Yeah, I'd agree. I say Max. I actually wrote next to Lando just to hedge my bet. Not actually hedge it, but to hopefully be right on just a left field toss. I said team orders.
That as in they tell Oscar to fall back and Lando
Yeah.
take over.
I said Lando finishing ahead of Oscar because of team orders.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm saying that Lando just like
Runs away with it.
runs away with it.
Yeah.
I don't know. That McLaren is so fucking fast.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, people. I think that's it for today.
You've heard enough of us.
You've heard literally enough of us. Yeah. We're sorry that we are us, and we're sorry that we can just buy microphones
Yeah.
because we can do this now.
You should probably restrict our Amazon. Jeff, take away my Amazon Prime.
Okay.
right.
That's it, people.
That's all we got for you.
Don't forget to go follow Only F1 Fans Official on Instagram. Slimy plug.
No,
baby.
follow Track Walk
Also
Pod.
follow Track Walk Pod, of course.
Just do
of
it.
course.
Do it.
And that's it for us, man.
All right.
We
Love you guys
so much. Thanks for listening. We love you. Bye-bye, people.
Bye.
Bye.